Q-Tech gives a timber the beautiful natural look because it penetrates into the wood and it helps the grains pop. Instead of putting a film over the top of your timber, which can hide the grains, it actually allows them to sing and become part of the finish, which is just why I love it, or one of the reasons why I love it. The favourite project I've ever done using Q-Tech is one probably about 3 or 4 years ago now, and it was a total timber restoration. This wood was a nightmare. We had mold in it. It's a film build that was on there had totally failed. So I went in there and stripped the entire lot back. There was railings, a front door and a garage door involved in this. Inside and outside door as well. So I stripped it all back, sanded it all, and the thing I love about Q-Tech is once you've gotten the finish that you need, you don't have to sand it between coats. So that's another reason why I love it. To this day, I love driving past that job because it's still vibrant. The timber hasn't dulled off. You can see the water bead on the surface of the balustrading around the pool. That one to this day has been my absolute favorite, and the timber is absolutely the hero of that home. What I like about Q-Tech's unique technology is the fact how it keeps moving in the timber basically. So if you were to coat a deck with this, for example, and take a piece of that and cut it, you can actually see it moving through the timber. So that's why when we put more of this on later down the track, it just keeps moving in the timber, getting rid of the moisture, which is the stuff that causes warping and cracking, is moisture in your timber. And that's why Q-Tech's technology is perfect for all your timber needs. The reason I like using Q-Tech on my clients' homes is for a couple of reasons. One, Q-Tech goes a long way, so a little goes a long way. We don't have to use mass amounts of product to achieve a beautiful finish. And the other reason is later on down the track, when we have to do some deck maintenance or timber maintenance, it's so much easier and quicker to do. We don't have to re-sand it. All we have to do is give it a wash off if it's got something that we need to wash off. And outside of that, so long as it's all dry, you can go straight over the top with another coat without having to worry about it. Actually, it's so user-friendly, this product, and that's why I keep recommending it to my clients to use forever, basically. So when it comes to the actual color tones and which product I like to use, that's a real individual to the client approach for me. And I like to kind of ask them what their end game is with this. Personally, I like to choose a color tone that is as close to the timber color as possible, just so it pops the grains that little bit and continue that through the life of the timber. You could also just go with the clear, and it naturally ages over time, which is still a beautiful finish. So whichever way you go, you're gonna have a win. It just depends on a personal preference. Q-Tech holds up in harsh Australian conditions beautifully. I've used it on quite a few projects now, and compared to projects that I had done using other products in the past, Q-Tech is still outlasting them. The reason for this is I find other products, because it's more of a film build, our harsh Australian conditions tend to crack the timbers. The moisture that may be trapped in there, it kind of almost bubbles up to the surface and it makes the whole coating fail. And it feels sticky underfoot, I find other things as well, which isn't ideal. It's not nice to work with. So Q-Tech, I find, is just one of those products that just lasts. My clients, when they've got back to me down the track after I've done their project, they make comments along the lines, it still looks beautiful. I'm so happy with the finish. I want you to come back and do my maintenance because, well, they're happy that a professional did it. But either then, I still like to educate my clients on how to look after their own timber. But across the board, I've had nothing but positive feedback using Q-Tech for my clients. Okay, my top reasons for suggesting Q-Tech to another painter decorator or professional, let's just not rule out other people out there, is Q-Tech in the long term is actually easier maintenance. Yes, it may be a little bit more costly to start with, but where we make that money back, all those cost savings up for the clients, is that they don't have to redo this deck, and the chances of having to redo it are incredibly slim. It's almost foolproof system using the Q-Tech products.